What is going on, guys, and welcome to Saints Row 4 Re-elected or whatever. Basically, in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to pass one of the activities in Saints Row 4, which in my personal opinion is the most awful fucking thing ever. It's really unforgiving, and honestly, in my personal opinion, it is the hardest activity in the game. But it's not hard because of the fact that it's like difficult. It's hard because of the lack of information that you get. So I'm gonna basically be telling you guys how to beat this thing, how things you might have missed, and what the general goal of the activity is, which maybe I'm probably just stupid, but I just missed what you had to do, I guess, because it gives you like a tiny little bubble thing to read off what you're supposed to do in it. And you only have like 3 seconds to read it, so, and I don't think it tells you one of the things I'm about to tell you. So anyways, we're gonna be talking about Speed Rift. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, I think I did. Anyways, so in a nutshell, what the activity Speed Rift is you're basically just trying to collect orbs and blast through walls. That blast through walls thing is really thing to keep in mind, like a really big important thing to keep in mind. So your goal, and one thing that it doesn't really explain that well, is you're going to need to get the orbs. That's pretty self-explanatory. They're shiny, you go for them, they give you points. That's understandable. The other thing that they do is they give you fuel. Now when your fuel bar is filled up, you can actually just burst, and this gives you like a burst of energy, and you can actually break through all of these things right here. Boom, showing you, bam. It's like these little walls, these series of weird constructed walls. They're like short and then high. Anyways, the thing that I never knew is you're going to want to break those down because those give you points. So never boost when there is no walls ever. Always boost when you see a wall. And even the way they're spaced out is like orbs, 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 and then they'll randomly throw some walls at you. That's when you burst and hit as many walls as you can. That's the one thing that, you know, you'll still probably be trying to dodge them. No, hit every wall you can. Never burst until you see a wall. And that's like the golden thing to actually go for. That's I bet if you do this, you're gonna get it easily. I never knew this, so this is why this thing was like damn near impossible for me. So yeah, definitely go get the orbs. If you're gonna choose between one of the orbs, get the purple one, because purple one gives you the most fuel, and I think it actually does give you just a little bit more power in general, like rating, because you're trying to go for points. So every orb gives you a point, and everything you break down also gives you a point. Now, on a side note, I'm sorry to give you guys this restriction, because I have this problem where you see that little bastard on the bike, I just want to run him down so bad, because he's just sitting there taunting you. Unfortunately, we have to calm down, and we have to not gun for him. We have to basically be patient, and remember, never burst until you see one of those walls. And as soon as you see the walls, burst, and then bam, you just get tons of points, and that's what pretty much makes this easy. It's not really going to be a long, complicated guide. It's just something that I feel like really needed to be said, because again, I made a guide. Well, I made a lot of Saints Row guides back when the game first came out, when it was on PS3 and kind of looked awful. Anyways, but I made a lot of guides, and I kind of just did the activity and then talked about it, but I never really understood like how I really won. Well, I understood how I won, but like for this one in particular, I didn't. So it was really a bad guide. So I really wanted to redeem myself and come back and tell you guys exactly how to beat this, which is essentially just to hold off on your burst, just charge up your burst, and the minute that you see those little walls, dive for them. And in fact, I think the walls can sometimes give you more than the orbs themselves can, because the orbs, they're always there, whereas the walls, they're restricted to when you boost, so it would make sense that they give you more points. And also another tip I could give you guys is, even if you're like feeling like, oh man, I completely botched this round, you'll surprise yourself. Again, I really got into the habit of, as soon as I didn't meet a certain criteria, like say if I didn't get silver to like really close to the end, I would just quit. One, this is stupid just for like the intelligent reason, because you're going to want to see the map and see the outline of where all the orbs are, so you kind of get an idea of where to go next time around. But the other thing is most of the time you can redeem yourself. It's pretty crazy just what you can pull out of your ass at some points, which is funny. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I'm going to tell you guys, and all I'm going to explain. The difficulties don't really compare, and by that I mean, when I was doing easy, I took like 7 times, because again, I still didn't know that I needed to burst through those walls to get extra points, which is something you need to do. But as soon as I found out that little trick about like boosting, like basically save your boost until you meet the walls, if you do that, you're gonna completely win. And I got through easy and immediately, normal immediately, and hard immediately. And sometimes it's kind of weird with the activities. Sometimes hard can be easy in some senses, like just the way that it's kind of built. Maybe more orbs are planted out, maybe it's a lot more, you know, oh shit moments, but really if you get past that oh shit moment, it's just a nice easy run. But anyways, guys, that's gonna go ahead and end it. That's been a guide on how to get past this activity. I think this is very short. But I just wanted to give you guys a general idea of what to do, and I'm probably gonna either show you guys clip it or either speed the shit out of my footage, because again, I really didn't spend enough time. But then again, it's not overly complicated what you need to do. Well, I guess it's pretty much you just need to know what you need to do, and like the information itself is not really explained, at least I don't think it is. And if they do explain it, it's like on the side corner, and you only get 3 seconds to like look at it, and then you gotta go. and you're trying to get orbs, but you can't read it because it's there. Anyways, nevertheless, it's kind of irritating in that sense. But also, guys, a reason why I wanted to make this guide is because I'm imagining if you want to 100% this game in terms of achievements or whatever, you're gonna need to beat all of the activities, because I believe there's an achievement tied to completing all your activities, and also getting a gold star rating on every one of them. By the way, that's what I was talking about beating them. Like, you can easily get a bronze, but I'm talking about getting a gold. That's what this video is going to help you with. So just remember to blast through those walls. That's all I can really tell you guys. It probably sound like a broken record. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. Hopefully this helped. And yeah, guys, a great game, by the way. Love this game to tears. I love all the activities. Not as bad as you'd think, as long as you understand what you need to do in this little activity. Anyways, guys, nevertheless, thank you guys so much for watching as always. I am Frost, and later, guys.